Oh my God, there's nothing I feel cooler with than doing a pod with a bunch of men.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Let's
the
talk
boys'
buffalo
room.
sauce.
Buffalo sauce.
Okay.
Coming up on the Business Casual Show, it is the return of Who Said It. I bring us a nautical game show. We have our guest, Angela Giarratana, coming in with some tasty treats, and Cory settles a beef with Angela. Let's get into it. Yeah! Boys.
Oh.
Welcome to the Business Casual Show. I'm Jeremy. I'm joined by Cory and Hunter.
Hello.
And our guest this week is Angela Giarratana.
Let's go.
Let's go, Bruins.
Let's go,
Bruins. Let's do an 8 clap really quick.
Should we? Let's just do it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. UCLA. UCLA. Fight.
Hunter
That's
hated
your
it.
slate clap.
Yeah, that's just like
We're going to sync it up to the 8 clap.
Yeah.
Don't know why I don't like it that much.
It's like the one thing we have.
Yeah, what?
I just am. You know what it is? My entire life, I've been. I was bullied a lot growing up, so I was very much just like
I was gonna
school
say-
spirit. What the fuck?
Yeah, it
I was
gives
gonna say
off
you.
bullying.
You're
read-
the
you read as being
Grinch.
bullied.
You're like you're.
I'm not trying to steal people's school spirit.
I'm going to steal the 8 clap.
And my heart is growing 3 times the size, but that's a genetic heart defect.
Oh my God, I brought something for you guys too.
You brought
We haven't
something?
even started.
This is incredible.
This
is
isn't even
great.
your bit. This is just something you
It
brought.
started. We haven't been doing this very long, but no one has started by giving us a gift.
They sell these now. Only
Whoa! Only marshmallows from Lucky Charms.
Only Charms.
Only Charms.
Only Charms?
Yeah.
Subscribe to my Only Charms, please.
Irish OnlyFans. Or which
Okay,
OnlyFans?
Cory, just wait for everybody.
Sorry.
Wait till we say grace. Jesus
Hunter's
Christ.
eating them too.
Christ.
All right, will you pray?
You guys are already munched
Okay,
out before
yeah.
you pray?
Yeah, come on.
All right, can you lead us in the Lucky Charms prayer, please?
Thank you, Lord, for this food and the hands that provided it, which is the leprechaun, right?
The tiny hands that provided
All right,
it.
bottoms up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
Tastes the same,
It's the
It's
exact
really
same.
good.
but they're bigger.
They're way bigger.
They're bigger.
What a world we live in where you can just get Lucky Charms and it's just charms. Like we also have just bunches.
Just bunches.
There's
bu-
just
yeah,
bunches.
what are
Have you heard
Who's
just-
bunch?
have you
What's
heard-
bunch?
Who's this bunch? What is that?
Who is Bunch? Who is this Bunch?
Who's bunch?
And this bunch. Who is this?
No, but
Who's
what's bunch?
It's
You
just
keep
bunches.
talking about
You-
a man named Bunch, and I want to know who he is.
You know, just bunches. It's Law and Order SVU, but it's just bunch.
You mean Munch. Thank you. Do not disrespect
I hate that I laughed
his
at that.
name.
Wait, what's bunch?
Bunch.
No, what's
just bunches.
bunches?
What
Bunch.
is Bunches?
But
Just
what is
bunches.
bunch? Come on, man.
Bunch, just honey bunches of oats. They sell just bunches.
What is the bunch and honey bunches?
Granola. It's granola.
It's just, they're just selling
but
granola.
yeah. It's just bunches.
I'm trying to think of what other cereals would be fun to just that.
What could I just?
Raisin
get?
Bran.
Well,
Just
they do-
raisins.
Just raisin? Just bran?
I would eat just bran. I like the bran and the raisin bran.
Hey,
It's
you can
sweet.
get just bran.
Because of course it's like healthy sugar, but or healthy cereal, but there's sugar in it still.
Yeah.
They already do Oops All Berries for
Oops All
Captain
Berries.
Crunch.
They sell. You can get just the cookie dough balls from Ben and Jerry's. Cookie dough balls from Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, guys, here's the thing that's happening to me right now. I grew up with all my cousins, and all my cousins were all these really funny boys. And I was constantly just trying to be cool like them. And this is bringing me back to that.
We think you're
I think as if I might be like trying too hard today, just because it's bringing me back to when I was 6, being like, I love Halo.
Yeah, is this?
Yeah, I would love to hang out here instead of with the other girls.
You know what's crazy? We've known you for 10 years.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. No, when we were freshmen in college, it's funny that you're like, oh, I want to be cool like the boys. When we were freshmen in college, you were the coolest ever. We thought you were
Peaked
so
then.
cool.
Peaked then.
Yeah. We were now
Don't
not
say
so
I
much.
peaked then.
No, sorry, we were just kind of not listening and agreeing with what you were saying.
Totally.
for sure, but I think
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what were each other's first impressions? Because I don't remember meeting any of you. But I remember you guys being in my life for a long time.
I think that Bruins Care, when you were hosting Bruins Care, it was super funny.
Yes.
You and yeah.
I had a
Lila.
friend who was in love with you. So that
Well,
was
look at that.
Right.
I don't remember
He's
that.
not on the podcast. No, just kidding.
Jeremy, were you in love with me?
Yeah, it was me. I was the friend.
I'm kidding. No, I remember you guys being super silly. And I remember, like, what's your sketch that I love? Sunday.
Yeah.
I remember feeling like that's been your vibe since I met you.
We
that was
haven't-
like a-
It's in heavy rotation.
And we still do that bit.
Yeah.
But that sketch wasn't made in college, was it?
It
No,
was
it
made
was
after
right after.
the pandemic,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
I thought that was a recent thing.
It was post-pandemic.
It's
Got
like
it.
4 or 5 years old.
Did
Yeah.
you? because I remember your vibe is that you were on Company.
Company.
We had a sketch team in college.
Yeah.
That was a little intense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
It's
because
so
you guys
funny.
were like the hosts and did sketches in between talent acts at Spring Sing, which is this
Yeah.
giant show that happens.
And
at
you're like
UCLA.
learning how to do sketch for a stadium.
It's stadium sketch.
of 20,000 people.
Which
Like-
I was like,
and
this
you
will
guys
never
had-
happen again until Dropout started doing short form improv on tour.
yeah.
But even that's better. We were
Also-
like doing like beginning, middle, and end 3-act structure stuff.
Yeah.
For like in the back of the room. And I remember when it was my year, they were like, just say Twilight or fuck USC, and then you'll get laughs.
And you do the show once.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
You practice, you like rehearse and write for like 4 or
months.
5 months.
And then you pitch what you write with all your funny friends.
And didn't you guys have like a board of people that would
That's
decide?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would pitch it to these people who are now like
To SAA.
agents and showrunners.
Or
They're
in
like
government.
the worst type of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
they're
It
the
wasn't
ones-
student government. I don't even really remember what they like were.
They had the
functionally.
vibe of people that did
It was the
student
Student
government.
Affairs Association, so they like put on events, but it was very agent and manager.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole. They were the people. They're all great people, but they were the people that were like, we want to be in entertainment, but not the talent part.
Yeah.
We want to like be the gatekeepers and be like, that's funny, that's not funny.
And so they took it very
What about a
seriously,
Stranger
So
Things
seriously.
parody? That'll
Yeah.
be funny.
which we did. Our year we did that.
We did it.
Yeah.
And boy, I was, and the whole time I was huffing and hemming and hawing about the whole thing. And then everyone's like, "That was the best thing I've ever seen."
And then
do
you go
you
like,
guys-
"You're all
It's
stupid."
nothing.
It's actually
It's not substance. My dining hall sketch is the one with substance.
Oh my god, do you guys feel like because of like college theater and college sketch and improv that you got it out of your system? For me, I feel like I cared so much about every single one of those things that thank God I had that, because now sometimes I'll work with someone and I'm like, oh, they didn't have that in college and now this means a lot. Does that make sense?
To just get it out. People
Oh,
like
now I know what you're saying. I was confused for a sec.
Yeah.
But when people haven't had the experience of like working on something at that level,
Or,
or
like-
like even just doing something,
Yeah.
like
and I don't mean it like fuck people who didn't. I
No,
just mean
but-
like it was in my body when you're like 19 and you're like, I could either have a manic episode right now or like, because this is like, I'm about to have a meltdown and this is about a sketch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's just play pretend. It's like, and then you just you get it out of your system early that like ultimately this will be better if it doesn't matter. Like
Yes.
take it seriously, but this isn't the defining moment of your life.
I had like a deep-seated resentment for, I think that was the year we were on together, where I did my Dogtown and Z-Boys sketch about dipping chocolate into strawberries.
Keep going.
This was a banger I wrote. So at one of the dining halls at Bruin Plate, what people would do is they would
Yes,
get a bowl
yes.
of you weren't allowed to do this, but you get a bowl of chocolate chips and you'd put that in hot water to melt the chocolate chips within the bowl, and then they had strawberries and you would dip strawberries and have chocolate covered strawberries in the dining hall. Everyone started doing it, and then they put a big ban on it.
It was like big red tape.
yeah.
Big
because
tape,
you
they
were just shellacking chocolate to the bowl.
Yeah, and,
And
it
all
would
these
go around.
bowls were getting ruined.
Yeah.
It understandably, I understand why they did it. But I wrote this one. It was like a documentary about like, dude, we were the first guy. It's not a great sketch, but it like played well. in
You
the
were
room.
19 and it was funny.
19, it was like being like, we were just kids, man, like dipping strawberries
that's
in
so fun.
chocolate. And then this whole arc, and then it all goes to shit. And then they cut it like at the very last minute because they didn't want people to start doing it again. They're like,
they
were
totally would have
censored.
started doing it
they're
again.
like, you're propagating this behavior again. And I'm like, this is a corrupt company. This
Yes.
school fucking
And you're like, it's me versus Lorne Michaels, and that's
Yeah.
Dude, it was me and Brett Sabay got on like a villain arc about the whole thing. Like we were just such pills.
it is just, it really mattered so much.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's why I'm grateful for theater school. I don't think anyone should go to theater school, but I'm grateful I went because I was that 19-year-old actor that's like, fuck me up, dude, put me through the ringer. I'm not going to sleep for 3 days, because
Yes.
that's how I learned. Don't do that.
yeah, and you're like, we're saying, like, literally every single person is going to be changed by this sketch. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go
Yeah.
out, and then you go out that night, and you're like, we're incredible, and then you
Yeah.
don't feel that way,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you wake up the next morning, and you're like, oh, okay, this is good for my nervous system to feel that this didn't do what I thought it
So
would do.
next time I need to
Whoa.
not expect that this is going to do what I need it
Literally.
to do.
Yeah,
Andrew-
I need that outlet comes elsewhere. Like we did sketch at like such a vast level, like 9,000 people, and then the next day you're like, yeah, cool,
And
that
then
was
even
fun.
smaller scale, like with the improv at UCLA, we would have lecture halls full of people
Yes.
that you would like say anything and it would get a crazy laugh.
It
Like,
took a long time before I performed for 400 or 500 people again.
Yeah.
Like
You go from that to the clubhouse.
That, like,
right? Like
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
when
And
you
it's been
graduate, it
years.
is a harsh drop off.
And
Yeah,
then, like,
I was gonna say it's so funny thinking back to like freshman year, Hunter. You were in a one-act play and the director like really fucked you
oh,
up.
this was sophomore year. Yeah,
Sophomore
no,
year?
that was a full play, and I, to my discredit, told her to quote unquote whiplash me.
Right.
Okay,
But
and I told
then-
the director this as well.
But then
That
that
same
that
program.
adult to a college student went, "I'll do that," which
Especially if they're a grad student.
and I have looked. Yeah,
Were they
they
a
were-
grad student?
they-
Yeah.
they were a
But
grad
it's so funny
student.
now because I'm just like that.
Who was it? We'll bleep.
Okay, I have so many stories. So
Oh
many.
shit, we have to stop talking.
I think we
Just
should just
bleep
hang
the
out
name.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
This
just
is
hang
just a
out
sign
more.
that we should all hang out.
I
Yeah,
just
we're
think
getting
it's
too
Also,
deep into UCLA.
I see Angela
Yeah.
all
There's
the time,
most of
multiple
this-
times a week, and you have told me, "Hey, when you see me here, because I work at a cafe, and she comes in the cafe all the time, and she's like, when you see me here, I'm not having a good time. I am hungover, or I am late to something."
And Hunter is like such a jolly guy. Like every time I run into him, hey, and sometimes I'm like,
because seeing
I'm about to
anyone,
barf.
because seeing anyone I know in that environment
Is
is
good.
like water in a desert. I'm
See,
like,
I'm
oh
the
my
opposite.
god.
When I see people I know anywhere, I'm like, no.
Sure, because you get to leave other places to make money. I have to stay there.
No, I just mean in general. Like I'm like,
Just like running into someone, you're
anyway.
like,
No, because then you got to introduce who you were with. And,
yeah.
Can we get a tongue check?
What'd you guys eat before this?
These, they're all blue. All our
I don't
tongues
have
are
a blue
blue.
tongue.
Yes,
Your
you
tongue is
do.
green.
Your tongue is
Dumbass.
blue.
I'm gonna ask the woman in the room if I have a blue tongue.
Well, don't spoil. There's a woman in the room.
Sorry. Don't tell the listener there's a woman in the room.
Yeah, we don't want them to know. It's a secret.
I don't want them to get all flustered.
One of these did that?
I ate it like
I'll
4 or
have
5.
more.
I ate like
Yeah.
4 or 5.
No,
You
but
had
yeah.
one and you got a little stain.
You got
Yeah.
yeah.
It makes you think, what's in
No,
this?
it's crazy.
What's in this stuff?
Just
eating
anyone. I'm
candy.
sure someone's already done stand-up about this, but like, just arriving and someone's tongue is blue.
Yeah.
What if you went to like a job interview and like
The guy
person's-
interviewing
yeah.
you was like, "Oh, your tongue's blue." He's like, were you eating a lollipop?"
The
Yes.
judge comes back after lunch. And
Yeah, I eat
he's
sugar
like,
when
yeah,
I'm stressed.
Fuck, I
Dude,
had a
my
lolly.
My lawyer's tongue is blue. I'm going to jail.
That's good.
There is a specific time where it's like not liking sports became dorky again, where for a minute it was like, man, sports ball, and everyone was just like,
Yeah, because then
Dude, you're a
millennials became
genius.
because
you're a genius. You don't like football? Whoa!
no,
Did you
they're
guys
still
feel
doing that.
pressured?
They're called millennials.
Did you guys feel pressured growing up to like sports? Because I didn't have that pressure at all.
No, my family was just like, you have to do something. Like you and
Well,
like,
doing something. I mean, like enjoying sports. Like, do you think
I-
that was forced upon you?
Mine was not within my family, but my friends from elementary school all got really into football. So I was playing fantasy football from like 7th or 8th grade, and
Yeah.
that was kind of my way of like keeping into it. And they knew all like the stats. Like it was that kind of male friend group where they are just like listing stats at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you're aware of this type of friend group, but it's I don't know if you guys are
A friend group where you list stats?
I
a
do
lot
that,
of male
but it's
friend
like
groups are just getting together and just being like kind of just like listing point guards on the
I have that, but it's listing stats of role playing games.
Sure.
Yeah.
just listing games.
No, like oh, we're playing the same game. Like,
Instead of
what's your stats?
instead
And,
of
like,
Steph
all this,
Curry, they're like a paladin.
The amount of people playing Paladin right now.
yeah, not enough people are playing
Yeah,
paladins.
yeah.
If you're playing D&D, play paladin.
Paladins are the goat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is a paladin the
You're telling
one
me a
that's
wood elf
big
would beat a paladin?
they're usually big.
and stone-like?
No,
Maybe just the one paladin I played
they're
D&D
like
with
they're
was
very
a stone.
Crusader type. They use like holy magic
I don't
and
care.
big weapons. All right,
I asked and...
all right.
What were you in when
You
you
play video games and your thing.
No. I mean, I played D&D once. My friends, this was the
was
craziest
it for
thing.
Sword AF or for your
No,
own?
it was during the pandemic. My friend Izzy Rowland, who's married to Brandon Lee Mulligan, she was like, "Let's play D&D for fun on Zoom," and all these D&D people were doing it, and they were like, "Let's invite Angela; she'll be fine." No one taught me anything.
Oh man.
No one explained. I didn't.
Oh,
The
wow.
entire time I was rolling the wrong dice. I had no clue how to. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
just in
no
it for-
one explained anything to you.
Yeah, and they
How
were
could
like,
you have-
"She'll get it," and I was like, "Absolutely not." And now we talk about that campaign to this day, and they're like, "Angela, you are dog shit at D&D," and I was like, "No,
Give me a chance.
I always was just waiting for the scene work, and I was like, okay, now we get to talk.
Yeah. Oh, and were they more like stats obsessed?
Yeah, I would only Elder Blast, and I was like, okay, time for me to do an Elder Blast. And they're like, Angela, do you want to try any of your other spells?
Are you playing Warlock?
That's me when I start the podcast. Time for an Elder Blast. When I come in with all my hot takes.
Yeah, no. An Elder Blast is just the soda that you make from scratch.
Elder Blast.
That's what he calls
Elder
getting all the
Blast.
sodas
It's
at
a
the
vegan
movies.
Baja Blast.
Yeah, it's vegan. Baja Blast is
Not vegan.
No, there's like chunks of beef in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use tallow to make Baja Blast.
I like never. I didn't get into sports until like kind of recently. But like
Okay, Hunter loved tallow with Baja Blast.
Jesus Christ.
I remember my brother, my first understanding or like just interaction with sports was my brother like was obsessed with the Miami Dolphins, and like it was like a mood thing. It was like if they lost, which was all the time, it was like no one talk to your brother. He's really upset. Like and just be like
the Miami
like
Dolphins?
deep,
Imagine-
deep
No,
sadness.
Imagine
Some
being,
kids can't handle like sports fandom, like
Yes.
because you really get connected in a way that's like you
Yeah.
actually shouldn't have.
And I
Imagine-
think it's like a weird entryway for masculinity. Like, because I remember then I did a play with a guy, and he was this big buff guy, and it was just me and him doing this play for like 8 weeks. And the days where his team did bad, he was like, I don't want to talk.
You're not allowed to do
what
that.
team was
yeah.
that?
Wild.
It was a Michigan.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
Sure.
Oh, and that's so it's fucking college sports. 'Cause
Yeah. Oh my god.
Imagine a kid who's like obsessed with SNL being upset like, hey, don't talk to Brandon. Weekend Update wasn't great this week.
Update was
really
bad.
bad.
Don't talk.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
Jose was shrugging off too many of his jokes this
Yeah.
week.
The new riff on Domingo didn't hit.
Brandon doesn't
Domingo
want to come out
4
of it.
did not.
Domingo 4 did not hit.
Hey
We
man,
didn't think it wouldn't.
It's bulletproof.
It's bulletproof. Speaking of Domingo 4, I'd like to introduce you to our intern.
Our
This is
intern,
Andrew
Andrew.
Eisenberg.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
There
yeah,
we go.
there we
Awesome.
go.
That's really awesome. Do you guys make him wear that for that?
Just for this,
just
that's
for
the
today.
bit of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't wear it every time.
Okay.
He wants to.
We looked it up. This is actually going to come out near International Ghostbusters Day.
So happy
That's not
International Ghostbusters Day. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
God, we love you, dude.
Yeah, you fucking rule.
You're so awesome, dude.
You okay?
My favorite part of that song.
I'm just ghostbusting.
If anything was wrong with Andrew, I mean, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, but if you're feeling sad,
There's
there's a number
Blink
that
twice if you need me to
He's
drive
like
you home.
angel shot, angel shot, angel shot,
yelling.
Can I-
Angel shot.
angel shot, angel shot, angel shot.
Can I have the Ghostbusters shot?
It means I'm stuck in a bit.
Could you
Get me
imagine?
out of this bit.
Could you imagine
These
if you,
guys keep riffing at me. I need you to get me out of here.
I need a Ghostbuster.
I need you to
shot.
call me an Uber.
you forget guy?
If we're like, if there's ever, if ever the riffs are going too hard, you can just ask for a Ghostbuster
I'll
shot
go.
and we'll chill.
Ask, yeah.
just get one, please.
Can I just get a Ghostbuster shot?
And who would you call for that?
Ghostbusters.
I love you, dude.
I love you.
Oh man.
I think let's you brought a bit for us this week, right?
Yeah, I have a bit for you.
Do you want to start with yours? We can also we're just gonna launch into segments.
Mine's pretty quick.
Let's
Go
start with yours.
Okay, great. We're gonna go with mine right here. Angela, thank you so much for doing the show.
Totally.
Today, we're gonna do a classic business casual show game. It's Who Said It?
Who said it?
Is this our first repeat, like
That's
returning
really cool.
segment?
This
Yep.
is the Domingo of the Business Casual Show.
Absolutely. Oh wait, yeah. Repeat bit. Ooh. Now, how Who Said It works is I'm going to give you a quote. This quote could be said by anyone, living, dead, fictitious, or real. And you have
Okay.
to tell me who said it. No hints.
Great.
Okay.
I love Who Said It.
It's like a young Jimmy Fallon vibe you got going on right now, Hunter.
I'll take that as a compliment.
yes, I'm so sorry. In the game show aspect.
First up on Who Said It. And boys, you might know this one, so let's give Angela a chance.
Yeah,
before we
I'll-
move.
I'll-
We'll
Boys,
defer to
let
Angela.
Angela
All right.
Yeah.
The first one,
me the
the first
controller.
quote is, "We used to all hang out at a coffee shop called Poopy's down on the Strip."
I don't fucking know what that is. We all
Wait,
used to hang out.
do it. Can I
Should I
help
do
her
an
by
impression?
doing it? Yeah,
should I-
you do
okay.
it in the.
All right. So the way the guy talks.
Oh,
and
you're gonna
said it.
help me, and it's not gonna be any help. Okay.
We used to all hang out at a coffee shop called Poopy's down on the Strip.
We used to hang out at a coffee shop
Is this a fucking?
called Poopies.
Fucking Simpsons, Family Guy bullshit.
I will say he's a real man.
Peter Griffin is a real man.
Peter Griffin is
He's the realest man I know.
Poopies. Can you do that impression again?
We used to we used to all hang out down at a coffee shop called Poopies down on the strip.
That was really good, actually.
Buscemi? I don't fucking know.
No.
Ooh,
Okay.
but
Okay.
okay.
No, that's like
Yeah.
Pretty warm.
Weird looking guy.
Yeah.
Weird looking guy. Imagine I spill a big drink on the Lakers floor and I say it.
Oh, it's Jack Nicholson.
Correct. And also, there's a clip of him saying we used to hang out at a coffee shop called Poopies down the strip.
We all hung out in a coffee shop called Poopies up on the strip.
People have looked into it. There is no
There is
such
no
coffee
such
shop
coffee shop
on
called
anywhere
Poopies
called
down
the
on the
strip.
That's crazy.
All right, next up on Who Said It. Spitting on Tom Cruise in Born on 4th of July was pretty much fun if I remember it.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Is that even a sentence? Okay,
Yeah.
say it again. Say it again.
No, I know. Spitting on Tom Cruise, and when you realize who this is, it might make sense for the sentence structure.
Oh.
Spitting on Tom Cruise in Born on 4th of July movie was pretty much fun if I remember it.
Born on the 4th of July.
Born on 4th of July is a movie.
Is the movie spitting on
Yeah.
Tom Cruise in a movie? I don't know the movie.
I don't know the movie.
I was gonna say Val Kilmer because I thought he spit on him in Top Gun.
That's wrong.
Shit.
Cory, come on.
It's not Cory.
Yell at
You're fucking us here, man.
Cory! You!
It's not Cory. Stop saying Cory.
Val
Okay,
Kilmer.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Cory.
Val Kilmer.
Cory.
An old guy.
Ooh, an old guy.
An old
Yes.
Close.
Close.
Can I Google who was in Born on the 4th of
No.
Cory, no.
Pacino.
No.
Cory.
July? Jack Nicholson.
Maybe let me
Tom
do it.
Cruise.
Let me, spitting on myself is the most fun I had. Let me do a little bit of impression.
Okay.
Spitting on Tom Cruise and Born on 4th of July was... It's not a
It
good
sounds like
impression.
Nicholson again. What is it?
It's Willem Dafoe.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
It's like the weird sentence structure, you know?
He spit on him?
Yeah, he spits on him.
When does he spit on him?
Have you seen the movie?
No.
What do you fucking get?
Question about what happens in this film.
Is Born on the 4th of July not like a...
Oh, hey, that movie I haven't seen. What
Hey
part?
guys, let him talk about a movie he hasn't seen.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak on that movie you haven't seen, King.
I think I know what it's about. Honestly, fuck you. Fuck this podcast. And fuck everyone in the room.
All right. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking...
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
No, that's the actor who played this guy.
Oh, his fucking character name, Hunter.
Fuck you. This game sucks.
I haven't had one bit of fun.
Johnny Snakes.
Wait, Jeremy, what did you say?
I said Johnny Snakes. I hate this sound.
Wrong.
Oh, it wasn't
His
Johnny
name's-
Snakes.
Oh, it wasn't Johnny Snakes?
That was fun,
His
though.
name's Neville Flynn. Also,
Thanks,
for that-
Hunter.
for
Guys,
that-
his name was Neville Flynn.
No, but
Neville?
the guy who is the character's name in Snakes on a Plane is Neville Flynn.
That is crazy.
I got
Really
it
wasting
wrong.
a cool last name like Flynn.
Yeah, Neville.
Like,
Hey guys, there's some snakes back here.
And for him,
Excuse me, everybody, if I can have your attention. It looks like there might be some snakes on the plane.
I feel like you keep ignoring me.
Oh, I
Maybe
dropped-
because I'm Neville.
I dropped my gun in the toilet.
Hello? Will someone listen to me?
Oh, jeez.
Snakes.
Two more in
sorry,
there.
there's a bug in my throat.
can I get a Ghostbusters shot?
Yeah, that's so fair.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
That's right.
Awesome.
All right,
Do you want it
next
in that
quote.
voice you guys were doing?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure.
Ghostbusters.
All right. There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft and their words inviting.
Oh, what's her face?
Fontaine from Les Miserables.
That's correct.
Oh!
I can't believe you didn't get that. I gave it, yeah.
That's correct.
That's why I was like, I know this lyric.
All right.
Cut that.
One more and then we'll...
I can't let that get
Do
out.
it again, but let me do it
embarrassing.
faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it back, take it back,
okay,
Ranch.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's do this next question.
Hey, what's yours?
There was a time when men
Young
were kind.
Fontaine.
When they're-
Cory!
Sorry, we could do it again where...
Also, it's not Young Fontaine.
Oh, that's sorry.
Fontaine's
That's
just
my
Fontaine.
rap name. Oh fuck! It's Young Fontaine.
Yeah, baby.
All right, one more quote and then we got a lightning round.
Tigers come at night.
With their voices soft as.
No.
God damn.
Hungry
All right.
girl sitting down by the bank. Sorry. I was joining.
I was doing it too. Why
I
are
was
you
doing
guys
the rap
weird?
bit.
One more quote.
Sitting down by the bank.
Young Fontaine. Young Fontaine.
Or you're going DMX.
I was going to say
with
it's
it.
got a DMX feel to
All right,
it.
we got one more quote and then a lightning round.
Hey,
You have insulted me for the last time. You have insulted me. You don't have the brains or the decency as a
Alec
human
Baldwin
being.
talking to his daughter.
I was gonna do the full quote.
Please do the full quote.
All
It's
right,
so
yeah.
fucking
All right,
funny.
now we'll just picture it.
You don't have the brains or decency as a human being. I don't give a damn that you're 12 years old or 11 years old or that you're a child or that thoughtless pain in the ass who doesn't care about what you do as far as I'm concerned. You have humiliated me for the last time with this phone. And when I come out there next week, I'm going to fly out there for the day just to straighten you out on this issue. I'm going to let you know how disappointed in you I am and how angry I am with you that you've done this to me again. You've made me feel like shit and you've made me feel like a fool over and over and over again. And this crap you pull on me with this goddamn phone situation that you would never dream about doing to your mother, and you do it to me constantly over and over again. I'm going to get on a plane or I'm going to come out there for a day and I'm going to straighten your ass out when I see you. Do you understand me? I'm going to really make sure you get it. Going to get on a plane, going to turn around, and I'm going to come home. So you better be ready Friday the 20th to meet with me. So I'm going to let you know just how I feel about what a rude little pig you really are. You're a rude, thoughtless little pig, okay?
His daughter, he calls her a pig. And he can't remember if she's 11 or 12.
No, guys, we can't laugh at that.
This was like 10 years ago.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, then whatever.
This was like 10 years
she's
ago.
She's
And now-
killed someone since then.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Just yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You
She's
think that's
killed
the-
some twink at One Oak since then. Yeah, that's fine.
That's not what he meant. We mean Alec Baldwin.
Oh, I thought you said she's
Yeah,
killed
do you think I
someone.
meant-
No, I heard
She's
like,
a young
yeah,
girl.
She's
She's
killed.
killed.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a celebrity in Hollywood.
Yeah.
She's killed
Yeah,
someone
she was.
since
Yeah,
then.
that daughter. She was the armorer on Rust.
Holy God.
Oh my God. We're gonna close this out with a lightning round.
Okay.
So, and music can be added in post. Here.
Oh, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah. So, Jeremy, homework. Go.
Great, thanks.
All right.
Awesome.
The British are coming.
Paul Revere.
Oi, I'm busted, love.
A British guy coming.
I was just about to say.
Yes. Let's go.
A frat boy.
Correct. Let's go.
Mario frat boy.
Let's go play some beer die.
Mario frat boy.
Yeah, there you go. Beeba-dooba-dee-ba-dee, that's all, folks.
Bugs Bunny.
Porky Pig.
Oh, God.
Here's
Will
20.
you cut that? I just was trying to be included.
Here's $20 because you're hot.
A man.
Close.
A bad man. A
No,
good man.
a pay pig.
Oh.
And the next quote is squee-ree-squee.
A pig.
A pig pig.
Yay.
Where am I? Holy fuck.
A guy in a dark room.
That's your phone when it falls next to your bed.
So true.
And you are all ugly.
My Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin at Thanksgiving.
No, the answer is no one.
Oh.
These guys are all beautiful.
That's really nice.
Thanks. That's the end of the game. It had a nice ending.
That was a really
Yeah,
sweet
that's really
ending.
good.
I hope all of our segments end like that.
Yeah. We're not cutting anything, especially when you first name, last name the person that we went to college with that you don't like.
You get to decide. You can take that out, or you can take. Where
I
you
get
didn't
one
know.
thing
You
out.
get one thing out.
Every guest gets to cut one
One
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah.
How long do I have for my bit?
How much time do you want? It's really
No. Let's give me brass tacks.
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, and if it's not that funny, we'll do 5.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
can
If
be
it's
less.
super funny, give me 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's super funny, tack on 1 minute.
Tack
Yeah,
on
yeah.
one more.
You can have
If
one
I'm
more.
cooking.
If I'm cooking, that's the encore
If
minute.
you got the heat.
Have you guys heard of this app? Nun Matcha?
No, I haven't heard of
No,
the app.
I have not.
None
I have not heard of the app Nun Matcha.
What's Nun Matcha?
Nun Matcha. You can order matcha from this nun.
From this one
Oh.
nun?
Oh, really?
And I think you noticed when I first walked in, I was on my phone a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were.
Because I was ordering
from
something
Nun
from
Matcha.
Nun
You're
Matcha.
getting us some Nun Matcha?
Hey, so the nun is here with the matcha.
Oh my god.
Hey, nun, you can come on in with our matcha.
Yeah.
Did you guys order a matcha? matcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, these are 4 matchas. I just got you guys normal. Is that okay?
Normal
Yeah,
matcha.
normal is fine.
Yeah. It's this one's a matcha with I think oat.
Thank
Actually,
you.
that's normal
They're
for
great
us.
people.
great, yeah.
Matcha with oat.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Matcha with oat.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Matcha with oat.
Yeah, I think I had the matcha with
Okay,
oat.
Yeah.
Hey, really obsessed with the whole app.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. I work on tips also, so I don't know if you guys.
Do you? I don't have
Can
any
you-
cash. Can I
you guys-
Venmo you?
Tip through the app.
I ordered through the app, so you guys should tip her. So.
You
Can
can't
you-
tip through
can
the
you tip
app.
through the app?
No, you can't.
You can't tip.
Also, the money through the app goes straight to the church, so I think we should give. What's your name, Sister? What?
Elizabeth.
Sister Elizabeth.
Sister
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
Sister
If you guys
Elizabeth.
don't
All right.
mind being the gentleman, and
Yeah.
I literally
How
don't
much
have.
was
I
it
do not have
total?
cash on me. I can Venmo you.
How much was it total?
I picked up the total. It goes straight to the church, but I'm
Sure,
worried about
I'm
how
just
much.
wondering,
but
I'm
the
just wondering
tip is
what
based on
20% of
the
that
post.
is.
Tip me what you think I'm worth.
Yeah, just you can spin a
You
little.
could just if it's just like whatever.
I
you think
just
this
have a
is worth.
20. I feel like this is.
I guess so. That's
Was it
pretty good.
$100?
I think Sister Elizabeth is worth
Yeah,
$20.
$20 from the free
I
bus.
think Sister Elizabeth is worth $1 billion.
Of course, of course
Oh
you do.
wait, we forgot to do why the nun brings it. She
Why does?
Oh,
she
yeah.
prays over it. So
Oh, yeah.
that's what makes it
okay,
different?
Right. I have to do the. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
here, do it.
So we should put the. Should we put the matchas in the middle?
Yeah. Well, if you could put the matcha under your mics
Oh.
so that it can hear it.
Okay.
Right.
Right under the mic.
So that I can hear it.
God grant this matcha the serenity to accept the things it cannot change, the strength to change the things it can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
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 Isn't that what they say in AA?
I think that's the.
That's the prayer from AA.
I think that's the.
It's what they say
Oh my god.
so it's what they say in Matcha Nuns.
Well, you just
Sorry,
give
I-
it that 20.
Yeah, if I could just have that 20 really
Yeah.
quickly. Thank you guys so
Sorry,
much.
I spilled matcha into my headset.
Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks, sister.
Hey, thank you.
Of course, anytime.
Are you heading to another run? What are you doing right now?
I have to go to the Warner Brothers lot, so I need to do two things. Do you guys need anything else?
No,
are
I
your
just want to
matchas
get
okay?
a quick picture.
Yeah, can we get a pic?
No, I'm
do
good.
you need to get a picture of us?
Yeah,
so that
yeah, you
so
have
that
to
you
get
know
a-
that it got delivered.
Yeah, let me actually make sure.
Oh yeah.
Can you guys hold your matchas?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, well I'll get this side, camera A, and camera B.
And
I'll
what
send
church
it
do you
guys.
belong to specifically?
So
This is a Catholic. Catholics
I'm
only have nuns.
I'm a matcha.
No.
Right.
So basically, to answer your question, she's a matcha nun.
Yeah.
I'm a matcha nun.
I'm so
It's
sorry if
like
they're
what-
being disrespectful.
Hey,
No,
They're-
I didn't mean to do. I
They're
just
new
didn't
to the
grow up
app.
religious.
No.
I don't know what to.
They're new
ask
to the
about.
app.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The Price is Right is just kind of like I'm already late.
Oh, you're doing. You're
Oh,
doing a
yeah,
run for
Drew
the
can be
price.
a real pill. So
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Hey,
but-
genuinely, thank you for coming all the way down here for this.
Hey,
Thanks,
anytime
sister.
I had an awesome time.
Where did you come from?
The church.
Right.
It was the Matcha Church. Okay, bye.
Bye, matcha nun.
Bye, matcha.
Goodbye, matcha nun.
Goodbye, matcha nun.
Bye. I miss you.
Hold on.
We'll miss you, matcha nun.
Farewell, matcha
Bye.
nun.
Wait, matcha nun, look out! Watch out for that car! Matcha nun!
nun. That's a
Oh,
good.
That was
boy.
awesome.
And we can
Thank
look
you.
under the hood a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to now immediately unpack?
Yeah, let's look under the
Let's
hood.
end of an HBO episode. this.
So it was you, Cory. It's like, well, listen, Sid and Olivia bathed us, so, and I was like, what can I do? And then I was doing an improv show.
Yeah, that's
with,
what you're saying. It like I messaged you.
Like, you
when
were
were
like,
gonna be on the-
hey.
I was like, hey. So the last time that we had
I know you're right.
girls
you're right.
on the
No,
episode,
you were like, you
they
were
gave
pitching all
us
the
a
crazy
bath.
stuff people have done. So
Yeah.
so I was like, fuck.
I also said Zach sang a song.
Oh.
I said Zach sang a song. It sounded like he's from Cambodia. You know Zach sang a song.
Zach sang a song.
Yeah.
No, okay, maybe I read it. That shows how I'm reading it because I was like, oh fuck, I gotta deliver. I gotta do something cool. And last night I was just like doing an improv show with Kylie, and I was like, do you want to like come in as a nun? She's like, oh yeah, sure.
Well, that made
And
me
then-
laugh, and now I have a delicious drink.
Yeah.
That's the-
Yeah, but
that's
this morning
the
we were like,
best.
should we add something? And I was like, should you bring a pizza that I buy? And she was like, nun pizza? That's funny. But it did feel childish. It felt.
See, I thought
Pizza
this
Nun's a
entire,
little- yeah.
When you said, "Have you heard of nun matcha?" I was just like,
Nun matcha with you
Yeah,
is what I
nun
thought.
matcha with you. Or like,
I
you know
and
whose
when you
matcha
said
it is?
what's nun
Nun
matcha, I
matcha.
was like, yeah, great. Thank you,
Or like
Jeremy.
nacho cheese. I thought it was a nacho cheese.
Yeah, no, for sure. No.
I
If
also-
we're peeking under the hood, as soon as I got the whiff that it was a nun coming in, I'm like, well, of course it's
It's
Kylie,
my girlfriend. yeah, Jeremy
who
Elder's
famously
girlfriend.
has a nun costume in our shared apartment.
Because I have a nun costume that I was going to offer to any friend, and she was like, all right, I have one.
Don't worry, I
Oh,
got it.
don't worry,
Where
I'll
are you?
use it.
We'll cut this because I might do something later, but I was gonna bring Jeremy on the pod too, and it
No
would have been
way.
just so funny if like basically
Wait,
everybody was
that would have
here.
been so funny.
AOAOA on the pod.
Just
Yeah,
full
yeah.
AOAOA. We Trojan horse them in.
This is also Jeremy Cohen and Patrick McDonald of the Actors on Actors on Actors podcast. with Angela
Artists on
Giarratana.
artists on artists. Which I guess is an actors on actors podcast.
I thought it was that. Oh, yeah. Right.
It
they're all
always
different
gets-
types of
yeah.
stuff.
I have always confused that.
No, and it happens all the time. And the amount of times I've corrected, like it was on like a pod. I was like on a pretty cool podcast, and they mentioned the pod,
one?
and
This
they
one?
and,
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
and they fucked up the name, and I didn't fix it. So,
Patrick, another guy who I don't know if I said on the podcast before. He's the reason that I found out that likes on Twitter were public, because he said to Jeremy, he's like, "Yeah, Cory and I follow each other on Twitter, and he likes some crazy stuff."
Like he's going really wild with his likes.
Where it's
you're like,
where it's
how did you
I
hack
was
my
like,
Twitter?
what?
Like,
I was like,
how-
what do you mean? And Jeremy's like, yeah, likes are visible. So for about 4 years, because I was just liking schizoid content, and I always just kind of like had it in my head that he thought that I was a weirdo because he saw my likes. But it wasn't until that night that we were all at the bar that I like went up to him and I was like, hey, you were there, and I was like, I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I've felt weird for about 3 years, and I always just maybe thought maybe you didn't like me because you saw all my tweets that I liked, and I just wanted to say I think you're really cool, man, and I hope. And he's like I haven't thought about. I don't even remember this.
I don't think about you at all.
I don't think about you at all. He's like, no, I have like very positive. I think that you're funny and nice. I think that we don't know each other very well, but like,
we all have people like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
so sweet. It was the three of us in a triangle.
yeah.
And then you were just ripping this out. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, 'cause I was
this
like
is really
kind of
sweet
drunk
to witness.
I was kind of drunk, but do you know who else was kind of drunk that night? Was you?
I was gonna say I was probably because I don't really remember this.
Was this
Yeah,
Jeremy's
yeah.
Was this Jeremy's birthday?
No,
Jeremy Cohen's
It was
birthday,
yeah, Jeremy Cohen's birthday.
What are you gonna say about that birthday party?
Well, so you were really trying to set me up with someone that night.
Oh my god!
You,
Oh my god! We haven't talked about this.
you were really trying to set me up.
No, I have to explain this. I'm glad this is your bit, but I won't take over. Keep going. Then I'm
No,
gonna
no,
explain.
please. So you were like asking me if I was single, and you were like, are you interested in this person? And like, I was like, yeah, maybe. I was in like a weird place, and I was like, and you're like, she like really wants you, and you're like, and she's right over there. And like, she's cute. Like, she's not cute, but I wasn't like head over heels like love struck.
Well, you also kept saying you're just like, I just want to hang out with people for a little bit.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I'm here.
Because
It's
you
my
kept
buddy's
coming up.
birthday.
This is how
Yeah.
we would just be talking. It was really
I was
wow.
me
This
connecting with Patrick for the first time after
coming
3
in there.
years.
no, and then but you would walk in like this.
No! I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you kept going like this. You kept going like this.
I'm kidding. I need to be put down like a dog.
It was so funny.
And I
You
could
treating
not.
him like he's fucking up for not talking.
I couldn't
to his
walk
Like you were my
past
brother,
you.
and I was
Yeah.
like, you have to fucking get
You
going.
have to get going because mom's not going to be around forever. And Lord knows I'm not having a kid.
Cory, I'm so glad you brought this up because I have to apologize.
No,
so
no,
much
no.
goes into this evening. I went with a big pregame group that I just happened to join with my other friends, and like we came in really late, and the line was so long outside Verdugo.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah.
And I remember the whole group, like I kept being like, when we get in there, we didn't even know each other that well. It was like just like a mutuals pregame, but it was like 15 of us, and I was like, when we get in there, we're doing shots. And I was like kind of joking, kind of doing
Right.
like a halftime talk, being like, all odds are against us.
What's also
Because
weird
everyone kept
when-
leaving this party.
It's also weird when you're in a line with people that like, oh yeah, we're all in a group. we didn't think we'd be waiting
Exactly.
outside together this
and
long.
it was like the vibes were so bad so fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, because then everyone would walk in and go, yeah, sorry, I have to go. We're like, oh, bye. We're still waiting to get in. And then I was like, okay, when we get in there, split up. Everyone, what kind of liquor do you like? Let's do it, right? And I don't do shots at all, okay? And suddenly we go in there, and all of us took like 3 shots right at the top.
Yeah.
And I don't do shots. Like, it was like, right, it was like. I don't do shots. And it was, so I felt it real fast.
Yeah.
And then this girl was kind of obsessed with you.
That's nice to hear.
And I will say, like, for some reason, I was like, he's got to know this. This is so. I was a little bit like, you're at the 10-yard line. All you got to do is pick up the ball. Okay, and that's so disgusting how I said it. But I meant it, like, in a way that, like, bro,
just
this person is like, and that person I do know to obsess over
right.
men a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think drunk me was like, holy shit, I gotta get this fucking going.
You kept calling her my wife.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Cory, I'm so sorry. I can't imagine just trying to hang out at a birthday party. So
No.
like, this is the beginning of the next chapter in your life.
Yeah. No, but it's cool because Eliza, would you mind dragging your chair just right in the middle here?
Eliza Dillon.
This is Eliza Dillon, everyone. You may have recognized her
from Jeffrey James.
Jeffrey James's podcast. So Eliza's obsessed with you. And you're just trying to hang out. I'm you.
I deserve this.
You just touched my hand.
It was on accident.
And you and Hunter.
Okay, so Eliza's.
and you guys can talk about whatever you want. Just you're hanging out with
And you're trying to set up
Jeremy
Eliza
and
with
Hunter.
Angela.
I'm trying to set up Eliza.
Okay,
Eliza's
great.
obsessed with you. Eliza also has like a large Instagram following.
You are killing me.
Eliza is an influencer and is obsessed with you.
And all I fucking did was bring in a children's character, Nun Matcha.
You're doing a psychological experiment.
And
Okay,
you are exposing.
All right.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Angela, it's really good that we're hanging out because we don't usually get to talk
No, I
like
think it's
this,
really
you know?
awesome that we finally have to fucking game.
Well, it's just
You
because
act like I was like an old man.
No, it's just because like we've known each other 10 years and we went to school together. We've always kind of done comedy. But
I know,
like,
especially me running into you like literally every
no,
weekend.
but like I really
Where do you guys
do
run into each other?
at my work.
At his work.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
Hey, Angela, can I talk to you for a second?
A place.
A coffee shop. Yeah.
She's right fucking there.
I'm so sorry.
This
it's
is
in a
your wife.
conversation.
I just wanted
your
to
wife.
say,
Cory, we're just talking.
Yeah,
about-
like, 'cause-
she'll do it. It's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
because Angela, like, I've just really like respected you, and like even at UCLA when you were making such a big push to be doing like outside comedy,
no,
and
I'm
really
gonna-
making
She's
your
not
own
even
stuff.
looking at me.
She's
Like with the
I'm
friend,
gonna introduce
that
you
was
guys
a big
in a second.
inspiration
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us. And I've just said like, it's just.
Have you
always
met my
great
friend
to see-
Eliza?
Hey,
Have you met my friend Eliza? Okay, now I have to go.
You should have pushed me. You should have.
Have you met my friend Eliza? Okay, and now I'm leaving and I'm taking everyone that's with Eliza.
No, I think. Okay, honestly,
you
I think
introduced.
this person told me to do that.
Let's just simulate the conversation.
sure.
Okay, so I have just now, Eliza, I know this is a little bit different than what I told you we were gonna do.
It is.
But I think that it kind of fits a little bit better. Okay, so imagine I go, Angela, this is my friend Eliza. Introduce. Hi.
Hi, I'm Eliza.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I gotta go.
How do you know Cory?
School.
Cool.
How do you know Cory?
School.
I love your stuff.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
online and
Thanks.
stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Get in the fucking game.
I came back.
Yes.
I didn't come back.
Yes. You were behind. Calling
No,
plays.
I wasn't. Cory, I'm gonna like buy a meal for you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay because we're losing the key detail of how this story ends, where Cory does end up walking this person to their car and they made out.
Yeah.
So wait, why are you
I give you a fucking matcha.
She brought marshmallows.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you.
Who is it? Who is it?
No, I
I'm
was.
not gonna tell you what it is. I can't
No,
tell
do
you. I'll tell
it.
you
No,
later.
well, do it
I'll tell you
so you
later.
can get a reaction and bleep.
Yeah, we'll bleep it.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's
No.
That's
of
so
course.
funny.
That's funny.
yeah.
Corey, I am so sorry.
No.
I am a little bit like I had this once. You guys know Connor McCabe and
Yeah.
Amanda Tarver.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I set them up and I was drunk as fuck.
Oh, wow.
It was like I had left a funeral of a family member and I was
Oh
so
my
sad.
God,
And I was
yeah.
at 4100 for an improv party. And I was like, you know,
Classic
what?
funeral.
Funeral to 4100 is done.
Truly. And I went, you two, I feel like you guys would hit it off. And now they thank me for it all the time.
Yeah, because they've
Wow.
been together for how long? It's been a long
Long time.
right?
And I think that's probably bred some type of false confidence.
No, that'll boost your ego. You're like, I'm the drunken matchmaker.
I think
Yeah.
also, there's nothing about being at a party where it's like kind of boring, where you're like, I have a mission.
Right.
And I really pedal to the metal on that. I'm so
No.
sorry.
Here's the thing. I do not. I remember this fondly, and it colors you in a funny way. I just sort of wanted to illustrate it. I was gonna have a sort of dating panel, but then I thought a reenactment might be better.
This was even better. And Eliza, I'm so sorry about that.
Can we make out or
So fun.
can you walk me to Corey's car?
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You could call an Uber, or you could call.
Ghostbusters.
Sure. I love you, dude.
Love you, dude.
I think it might be important to know that we're now in a bit of a time crunch for the rest of the episode, and Jeremy's passing out eye patches and pirate hats to us.
This pod is
Is
so
there like
fun.
a gay eye?
Do you guys want to play a game?
Yes.
Yar.
It's time to play Pirate Jeopardy! All right, mateys, it's time to play Pirate Jeopardy, and we're running out of time in the studio, so if we don't get to all the questions, that's okay. All right, the categories are Scallywags, a bottle of rum, X marks the spot, walk the plank, and mermaids. You can wager 3 different amounts instead of 5. You can do 5 doubloons, 10 doubloons, or a treasure chest. Yarr.
Yar.
Hunter, matey.
This is the kids episode.
I take a bottle of rum for a treasure chest.
A bottle of rum for a treasure chest. Perhaps a bottle of rum would have sufficed. What children's beverage was consumed by the citizens of Jonestown? Claiming over 900 souls. Hunter.
What is Kool-Aid?
Yarg, that be correct. 1 treasure chest for you.
Is that category just liquids?
It's a bottle of rum.
I be taking mermaids for treasure chest.
Mermaids for treasure chest, of course. If her bottom half was replaced with a fish, this Swedish climate activist would be considered a mermaid. Yarg, Cory.
Who be Greta Thunberg?
Yarg, you'd be correct. Thanks for asking in the form of a question.
Really nothing to do.
I'll take
That had everything to do with mermaids.
Yeah. Yar! I'll take X marks the spot for a treasure chest.
X marks the spot for a treasure chest. In 2009, PGA golfer Tiger Woods attempted to justify his infidelities by admitting to what type of addiction? I'll give that to Hunter, matey.
Yar. What is sex addiction?
Yes, we also would have expected pornography. A treasure chest for Hunter. Angela, I'm gonna give ye
Okay.
control of the deck.
Scallywag, treasure chest.
Scallywags for a treasure chest.
This is awesome. I love
It's like a kid's birthday party.
Yeah. I don't know. Who's in next? Aaron, can we just do this whole thing?
They can play. They can play if they want to. Scallywags for a treasure chest. In the hit Bravo series Vanderpump Rules, hashtag Scandival refers to Tom Sandoval cheating on Ariana with which cast member? Angela.
Rochelle.
It needs to be in the form of a question.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what is a Russia?
Just needed like a little vocal stim in there.
That is correct. A treasure chest for ye.
This is so fun.
Angela matey, ye have control of the board. The deck.
Let's do mermaid for 10.
Mermaids for 10. If this man's bottom half was replaced with a fish.
You ass.
This accused cannibal would be considered Eliza matey.
Army hammer. Can I pretty please, can I have a bottle of rum for 10?
A bottle of rum for 10.
Let's not even do pitches. Let's just
Yeah, I agree.
Let's finish with this.
I need a bottle of rum after learning about this word. What is the word for the crime of killing one's own mother? Eliza, you have control.
What be matricide?
Matricide! Yark!
You can charge people and do this.
Eliza, ye have control of the board.
Please have walk the plank for treasure chest.
Walk the plank for a treasure chest.
In and out of my pirate.
Walk the plank? No, walk the red carpet. Which Icelandic singer arrived at the Oscars? Cory.
Yar, who be Bjark?
Bjark is correct. Bjark. She arrived wearing a swan dress.
Yar.
Cory.
Take mermaids for 5.
My favorite Bjark song is Venus as a Boy.
Bye. Yar.
What did she say,
Mermaids for 5.
Mermaids for 5.
That's my favorite category.
If this top half was a beautiful lady, this fish is often found in the Atlantic region and available at Whole Foods. Yes, Cory.
What is a salmon?
What be salmon is correct.
I got nervous there.
Yar.
What is this?
I'll take scallywags for 10.
What is a salmon?
What is a salmon?
What are frogs?
I don't want to get a video.
Scallywags for 10. Yarg! Caitlyn Jenner is a prominent transgender voice in the Republican Party. But in 2015, this scallywag dodged the conviction for what dastardly crime? Hunter.
What be vehicular manslaughter?
Yarg, that's me correct. 10 doubloons for you, Hunter.
I love my life. Walk the plank for 10.
Walk the plank for 10. Very good, Mr. Hunter.
Mr. Hunter.
Mr. Hunter.
Walk the
Refer
plank.
to your to your crewmates.
Walk the plank? No, walk the red carpet. Which actress portrayed Marilyn Monroe in the 2022 Mr. Hunter?
Who be Anna de Armas?
Anna de Armas. 10 doubloons for ye. All right, let's rip through the last of these really quick.
Wait, Andrew, really quick. Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
X marks the spot for 10.
X marks the spot for 10, of course. Burp.
Purple.
Old for burp.
On a pirate map, X signifies the presence of what?
Yes. Yar, what be treasure?
What be treasure?
What be?
What be treasure?
What be treasure?
I'll
That's
take
3.
scallywags for 5.
Yard scallywags for 5. Yard. O.J. Simpson was a real scallywag for killing his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. And he has fled the scene in what? Angela.
What is a Bronco?
Yes. Can you name the make of the?
Ford.
Yes. What be a Ford Bronco? What be a Ford Bronco?
What be?
2 more questions. You have control of the bar.
Our bottle of rum for 5.
A bottle of rum for 5. Yarg. Yarg, it's a daily doubloon!
Daily doubloon.
Perhaps a bottle of rum would have sufficed. Kurt Cobain overdosed on what substance? It's a daily doubloon.
Oh, right,
scallywag.
I forgot how this game works.
How much would shit? I should have asked how many doubloons you'd like to wager.
I honestly don't know.
How many do you have?
No, I'm not gonna. Do I have to go?
Make it a true.
It's
Make it a
yours.
true.
Just do a true daily doubloon.
A true.
Yes.
I don't know what he did. I don't know.
I'll do another one. At what age did Kurt Cobain?
27.
That is correct!
True double.
That is a true daily doubloon.
The last.
And the last on the board.
card.
This is for everybody. Walk the
I
plank.
really got out of that one good, huh?
Walk the plank? No, walk the red carpet. Broadway darling Errant of 8 made his film debut in the movie adaptation of what musical? Mr. Hunter.
What be the last 5 years?
Eliza.
What be Grease Live?
Incorrect. Film adaptation. Yes.
What is Les Mis with Young Fontaine?
Yes.
That's Pirate Jeopardy, and that's the Business Casual Show this week, everybody. Thank you to our guest, Angela. Angela, do you have any plugs right now?
Just an apology to Cory.
Look out for her apology video that's coming this week.
And make sure to follow on Instagram.
You're cutting that.
We'll believe it.
Follow us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. This show comes out every single Monday.
Get over here, Andrew.
Yeah, get on
over here,
camera.
Andrew.
Full
Get on
cast.
camera.
Andrew, everybody.
Ghostbusters. Buster makes me feel good.
We didn't
That's your plug.
Buster makes me feel good.